If you need text from an invoice, receipt, label, or scan page, you do not have to upload that document to an OCR website. You can run the workflow locally on Windows. OCR means optical character recognition. It looks at the letters and numbers inside an image and turns them into text you can search, copy, edit, or save. In this video, I will demonstrate the local workflow with AI Offline OCR Scanner Pro. The important idea is simple. Choose an image, scan it, then review the result. This is useful when a document contains names, prices, reference numbers, or other information you would rather keep inside your own desktop workflow. Start by opening the application. The workspace has three useful areas: the source image, the recognized text output, and the OCR settings on the right. For one document, keep single image selected. Bulk folder is for later, when you want to process several supported images with the same settings. Choose the image you want Windows to read. In this example, I am using a clean invoice with a date, item descriptions, prices, and a reference number. Before scanning, look at the preview. Make sure you open the correct file, the document is facing the right way, and the important text is large enough to read. Input quality matters more than most settings. A sharp, straight image with good contrast usually gives the recognizer a much cleaner starting point than a blurred or heavily compressed photo. Next, select the language used in the document. For an English invoice, choose English. Add more languages only when the source really contains more than one writing system. Using a focused language set can reduce confusion between similar characters. It also makes the workflow easier to understand when you review the result afterward. Now choose an output format. TXT is the simplest choice when you mainly want editable text for notes, documents, search, or copying into another application. JSON is useful when a developer needs structured output. CSV is convenient for table-oriented work, repeated records, or information that will eventually move into a spreadsheet. Choose an output folder that is easy to find. A practical approach is to keep the original image and its OCR text together, so you can compare them whenever accuracy matters. For the most compatible setup, begin with CPU processing. GPU acceleration can be faster on supported hardware, but it is not required for this basic local OCR workflow. Now start the OCR scan. The status line and progress bar show that Windows is processing the image. The exact time depends on your hardware and the document. When the scan completes, the recognized text appears in the output panel. You can scroll through it and compare names, dates, totals, and reference numbers with the original image. Always review important information. OCR can save a great deal of typing, but small text, unusual fonts, glare, handwriting, and damaged documents can still produce mistakes. When the result looks correct, use copy to place it on the clipboard, or use save to write the selected output format into your chosen folder. This turns a picture into text you can search and edit while keeping the document inside the Windows workflow instead of sending it through a random browser form. One detail is worth understanding. Some local OCR tools may need a language model during first-time setup. After that model is installed, later document scans can run locally. For better results, photograph the page straight on, avoid motion blur, fill the frame with the document, and use even lighting that does not create strong shadows or reflections. If you have many invoices, receipts, or labels, switch to bulk folder. Choose the folder once, select the language and output location, then run the same OCR workflow for every supported image. Bulk OCR is useful for archives, expense records, equipment labels, old scan documents, and any repeated task where opening each file manually would waste time. The complete method is straightforward. Choose a readable image, select the correct language, pick an output format, scan locally, review the text, and then copy or save it. That is how to OCR images locally on Windows with AI Offline OCR Scanner Pro. The product link and more Windows tutorials are available in the description.